Welcome back to King's Quest III Redux. This is Vialir, and as usual, Mananan has returned home, and he demands to be fed because he's a lazy bastard and needs a slave to feed him. So that's what we're going to do. Now, if you remember, we pretty much fed him everything so far, I believe. Now, let's actually get into the thing before we actually look. But I'm pretty sure we've fed him all the stuff from the kitchen.
Mananan is impatiently waiting.
So all we have to feed him right now is the porridge. Which...
The warm porridge is in a pretty blue ceramic bowl. Its aroma wafts up to and tantalizes your nose.
So let's send the oddly warm porridge his way. We can always get another one. Nom 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 nom. Talk to him.
Master?
What is it?
Have you any family?
What do you care of that subject?
You've been the closest thing that I have to a father.
As close as the heavens are to your grasp.
And I was pondering on the members of my extended family. If there are any.
Not that it is of any concern to you, but I have a sister and a brother. Neither would be remotely interested in knowing a common servant.
Of course, it was foolish of me. Why would they wish to know a lowly urchin?
Exactly, though you flatter yourself. My sister would find you too ugly, and my brother would find you too... male.
You begin to think that Mananan isn't the social type.
Personally, I think you'd make a better scullery maid than what you pass yourself off as now.
Ooh, owned. Poor Gwydion. Now, I believe now what we do, and I'm actually going to try to use the sleep function this time, but we have to wait for the orders from Mananan, even though he hasn't given us any. Now, maybe I'll still just sleep anyways. I guess he'll wake us up. Maybe I should save before then. Kind of wish it was sleepy time now for me too, but sadly I have my blankets and stuff in the washer right now. So let's go here, sleep. La 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 la. And he wakes up like a minute later. I'm wondering if this is supposed to represent hours or something.
I have decided to take a journey.
Cool. Cool story, bro. Okay. Between the last video and this one, I have looked up a number of things that I was unclear about. Like, such as the eagle, or where the damn last page is that I need. So, we are going to use the magic. We're going back to the house again to get our stuff. Because I am an idiot. Yep, said it. I'm an idiot. I'm a genius idiot at least. Alright, let's test my theory from before. At least these stairs have railings. Railings are always a good thing in these type of games, because if you don't have railings, you'll probably die. Retrieve. Take all. And what we want to do is go this way, go outside, and use the magic map. Here's one thing I meant to look up that I forgot, and we may have time to try that in this video. I don't exactly remember how to. Why am I walking? I always do that in games with like teleports and such.
You pull out.
Alright, we need to first go to the bear's house. Because we need to make sure we can get another bowl of porridge. Let's knock. Sometimes they're just not home.
There is no answer.
Like now. Let's take another bowl of porridge.
Just right. so you take it with you.
Alright, let's leave, because we don't need anything else here. And we are going to go to the desert. No, actually, we're not going to go to the desert. We're going to use our magic map, which is another way to get away from the bandits, by the way,
Magic map.
and teleport to
Feel a
town.
strange pulling.
Because, and actually there's another item we need to properly do this, but what we need to do is talk to the barmaid some more.
Any news from abroad?
You talking about gossip?
Well, sort of. The kind one hears from other countries.
Don't get much in the way of foreign gossip. Except from the sailors, of course.
Sailors?
Sure. They drop anchor, come in here, drink themselves full, then set sail again.
Incredible.
That we get sailors in here?
No, that there aren't wrecked ships all up and down the coastline.
You have nothing else to say to the barmaid at the moment.
Oh, there's a loot up here.
Can I help you there?
Just wondering where this instrument came from.
Young man used to come in here a long time ago. About your age, according to me daddy. Had that thing he liked to play. Seemed to make him happy.
And we talk to her some more. Because we really do want that
Is
loot.
this young man happy?
Nah, he ain't done it for the money. Just like to play is all. You know, entertain the customers.
Who was he?
Don't rightly remember. I was only a wee mite then. Think he lived with the wizard, though I might be mistaken.
Oh my.
Why does the lute now hang on the wall?
One day the young man stopped coming over. Daddy found the instrument lying just outside. Said it was real weird how the air around it smelt all smoky, though there weren't no fire about. Anyway, he put it on the wall, in case the man should come back for it.
Do you think he will?
Hard to say. No one's seen him in years.
Hmm.
Can I borrow the lute?
You one of them musy types?
Yes, I am.
I like a man who explores his creative side.
Indeed, I'd very much like to practice with it.
Of course you can have it,
Thank you.
if you agree to play for the establishment.
Oh my.
You want me to play for you?
You're catching on good.
I don't think that I'm ready to perform publicly.
Oh, go on. We ain't had a good performance round here for years.
I couldn't. Really.
Well, the loot will be there if you change your mind.
Let's try.
I'll give it a try.
Wonderful.
I'm not sure how you play a loop, but I don't think that's right.
I'm a bit rusty.
You sure are.
Can I have the lute now?
Wouldn't feel right giving it to someone who's not musy enough. Sorry.
Alright, so let's go back outside. And we are actually going to do something else on the screen. We're going to walk to our friend Seagull, because he seems to be bothering with something. Yoink! And then let's take a... Actually, I'm wondering, can you actually go down that ladder? I know I said you couldn't before, but we do need seawater. Cool. I just gotta remember which type of seawater we need. This is our list. No, that's our note. Our list is further down. I was curious why that was so far up there. Let's see. Okay, we've done that. Or no, we got all that. Done that. Smooth stone. I know where we get that, but it's not ready yet. Flask with seawater and a cup with seawater. Okay, we can do that. Let's see. We need...
It's just an empty container. You could put something inside it.
That's a flask. Let's get full of seawater.
You fill the flask with ocean water.
And there is another something we need. I already forgot what it was. Cup full of water. And we got a cup we've been carrying around all game.
You scoop up a cupful of ocean water.
Don't ever ask how these characters are able to carry that all around in
You pull out your magic
uncontained things, like cups, as they just do.
You feel a strange pulling sensation.
I think it's even lampshaded in one of the games I want to play. Alright, so let's go back out into the desert. And I'm not sure exactly where we want to go here. I know we want to do something out here. It's that something I said I wanted to kind of look up. There's a door out here.
An ancient door has been set into the cliff face. You don't see that every day.
Huh. Sounds like King's Quest 1.
Your eyes adjust to the dark as you struggle to breathe the putrid air.
What is this place?
Okay, let's save because I know you can die here. That does kind of look like acid. Not the good kind either. Not that I know what the good kind is like at all.
Who comes to my den?
Just a man.
Man? I have known many called man. All wretched, all deceitful. Now, all stone.
Oh my.
As a man, you are not capable of honesty, of truth.
But I am.
As a man, you exist only to break a woman's heart. Shallowness and fear are your bane. Come closer, and I will destroy you.
Can we just talk to her?
Who are you?
I am your doom.
Yeah, she's kind of got that snake hair with the, do we have anything to take care of her? I don't think we do. I'm going to pause the video here and look up what it is I need to beat. Yeah, sorry about that last cutoff. I, forgot to actually complete my sentence before I stopped the video. I meant to complete this part. As you know, this is Medusa. I'm sure you guessed anyway, since, turns men into stone, snakes for hair, serpenty. Now, if you know your mythology, Medusa was beaten by a mirror, which we do happen to have. But that's not how we're going to beat her. We're going to do something more fun. And worth more points. Please don't fall in the acid. Please don't fall in the acid. We're going to walk right up to her.
If you would look upon me, foolish boy, then reveal your true self.
How?
Hear me in earnest, and respond in kind. A blind man asks you to describe the sunset.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of choices, but I think this first round we're going to die, because that's fun. He's lucky, he's not missing much.
A poor girl offers to sell you a rotten apple from her basket.
Pay for the apple, switch the apple with rocks, give her money to buy riper apples for herself, swipe it out of her hands. Okay.
A harem slave asks for help. Her master will beat her once he learns of her escape. She offers her services.
Help her to flee, no charge, accept her offer, call for her master, tell her good luck and that you won't speak of her. Let's accept her offer.
An old man who reeks of the world's worst stenches asks for shelter.
Send them away, welcome them the furthest inn from your house. Invite him in, offer him the stables. Recommend the furthest in.
After many years of correspondence with a lady, you propose. Upon meeting her in person, she is far less attractive than she described.
What kind of asshole would propose not in person? I mean, I understand, in olden times they'd have to travel far to see him, and in our days, they would just be able to be together and get there fast with cars and airplanes and such. But yeah, it's like and I don't really think it's right to not propose in person. I'm guessing that might be something from olden times, but so let's apologize for wasting our time because she's fugly. Ooh.
You feel a strange sensation overcoming your body. You feel a sharp pain as your limbs begin to stiffen. Hey, looks aren't everything.
Well, at least we didn't get stoned in the acid room. Yeah, I went there. Not that I do drugs or anything. I mean, seriously, I'll skip her text. The closest I've ever come to drugs is legal prescriptions, which, since medical marijuana is not legal in Ohio, I don't have that problem. I have been as high as Percocet, and a doctor once considered, what's that called, methadol, though did not prescribe it for me, and once I mentioned that to, everyone, they're all like, no, do not do that. So I'm like, okay, and then I looked it up and found out that it could be considered a gateway to heroin, and I don't like getting shots when I need them, let alone giving myself shots. That's too much work. Let's see. Let's get the correct answer this time. Let's see. What do we want to do? We will want to describe the rays, clouds, and colors precisely, detailing direction and movement.
A poor girl offers to sell you a rotten apple from her basket.
Want to give her money to buy riper apples for herself.
A harem slave asks for help. Her master will beat her once he learns of her escape. She offers her services.
And will help her flee, no charge.
An old man who reeks of the world's worst stenches asks for shelter.
And being nice, let's invite him in.
After many years of correspondence with the lady, you propose. Upon meeting her in person, she is far less attractive than she described.
Let's see. Remember how her words moved you and allow those feelings to return. That's kind of creepier than what she gave before.
You are not repelled by me? You are not transformed? The
Oh.
enchantment is broken. Forgive me. I have been too hasty in appraising you. It would seem that I possess something of the hard-heartedness I accused you of having.
Considering my predecessors, I think your opinion was understandable.
How can I thank you?
Yeah. She's kind of cute, except those lips have to be redone, and her voice in human form is still the same as her serpentine form, so You know what? Let's give her a mirror.
Giving away your possession.
Let's talk to her.
Please, there must be something I can do, or offer you perhaps.
Okay. So, we kind of like these, so let's go get them.
If it would please you, I would have this unique stone.
It would, though I'm loath to ask. I would have you first do a favor for me.
Oh, God damn it.
Certainly.
I have all but forgotten my own appearance, and I should dare not enter the town again until I am made more gentle to the eye.
Assuredly, you would make not even the most dazzling sunrise more attractive to the senses.
I thank thee for the compliment. However, I still desire a means to appraise myself. I have none, for once transformed into a gorgon, all were destroyed in my terrible rage. Bring me a looking glass, and I will gladly match you to stone.
I will do as you ask, my lady.
Well, looking glass is the mirror, as I tried before. And using the looking glass on her is one way to kill her.
Most grateful to you.
Oh,
You may have
complete this
myself
quest.
that as your will.
Thank you, my lady.
But that nets you less points. So, doing what we just did is the correct way to do it.
Take the smooth stone.
Now we have a smooth stone. Okay. Now, what we need to do is...
Farewell, my lady.
Farewell, good sir. Yet before we part, I wish to make mention of something I have sensed in your aura. Whatever wretched life you have thus far lived, I feel a great change encroaching upon you soon. For good or ill, I know not. Heed well my advice. Beware those who would offer help, particularly if such should bear a price.
I thank you, my lady.
Okay. Let's look at our list again. Let's see. Salt, mistletoe, smooth stone. Okay, so we still need this mistletoe. And we can cast another spell. I believe that is the... I forgot. No, seriously, I forgot. Something we... I think that's the, musical spell, maybe? Well, we're in the dry sand, so let's get the sand. We can find the fertile soil. Need a spoonful of mud. Oh, that sounds familiar. Anyways, I do want to finish...
You scoop up a small handful of sand.
Okay, let's go back out of the desert. And I don't know where we get the fertile soil from.
Days, they're all the same. I have no plans. My life's a shame. I'm soon a man, little I know. Should I care? I've nothing to show. Youth spent crying.
Oh God, terrible, terrible poet.
Greetings. That's an interesting poem.
Thank you. I wrote it myself. It's not finished though.
What is it about?
It speaks of a young man longing for a better life.
Naturally.
Just as I long for the seductive murmur of an audience anticipating my every word. Say, are you busy?
Fairly.
Let's see. Well, what's this picture over here?
Pain throbs to my chores, replacing toys. What are they for? Can I feel joy? I've never heard the sounds of cheers. Only the birds see tears falling.
It's a water pitcher, full to the brim.
Can we take it?
Please, don't touch that. It is my only means of returning through the desert. Not that I would choose to do so again. Even if open arms were to herald my arrival, I doubt I would know my way back.
You trekked through the desert with only a pitcher of water?
It is no mere pitcher. It is enchanted.
Really?
Your pitcher intrigues me. What does it do?
What do you think it does? Produces water.
From thin air.
Of course. Enough for a dozen men at a time.
Zounds!
Sounds. Jinkies. Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Is there a place I'm meant to be? Where there's a face I want to see? Then I would leave this past behind. No more reprieve. Through with hiding.
Please leave. Alright, let's take our little shortcut up to the next screen. Save a little time. Okay, so now we can go over here and we can deal with the eagle now, actually. So, let's take the fish, and I'm sorry, I thought this was something that just happened, but and he left us a feather, which, as you know, is the other part of the fly like an eagle or fly spell. So we want to go back to down, because the mistletoe is somewhere near the town, I believe. Let's go up this path. And to this tree.
You'd be noticed and you'd be.
Well, guess not. I know it's somewhere around here. It's over here. No, we know this place. So, what we can do now, though, is... Remember, we died to this before? So, we have our eagle feather. Now, where is it? I think this.
Second feather is small.
No. This it?
A wad of
No.
The
This it?
eagle's tail feather makes you wonder what it.
Well, Gwydion, you are about to find out. So now we want to go over here. As we all know, eagles are natural killers of spiders. And you're going out to sea, Gwydion. What are you doing? I kind of feel bad for that spider now. Wow. That's just like murder there. Okay, what's in here?
The cave is.
Well, I guess there's nothing in here. There is actually something in there, but I don't remember what to trigger it with. Let's see. There is something. Let's go back inside.
The cave is bare. The cave is bare and barren.
Okay, it says there's like
The cave
mandrake
is
root
bare.
in here.
The cave.
Right in the center. Okay.
You cannot return. You cannot. You cannot.
I don't see it. Maybe we haven't triggered something yet. I don't know. Anyways. Where the hell is this mistletoe? Is it this?
Nature wanted it there. Who are you to argue?
And there's a hole in that rock that we will deal with later. Oh god, run away. Okay, are we ready to cast a certain spell yet? I forgot already. Let's see. No, we need the mistletoe. And the mandrake root. Okay, give me a second, I'm going to look these up. Okay, I'm back, and I found out the location of one of the ingredients I want, so let's pull out our magic map and teleport to the bear's house. And as you can see, there are flowers here. And flowers need soil to grow, don't they?
Take a handful of fertile soil from the garden.
So now we have everything for the reciting or enhancing your musical ability. So let's go back up. And, okay, so we got a bunch of things right now. And our friend the eagle is back. And we are going back to the underground layer of Mananan. And we will be casting at least one spell, maybe two if we have it.
You quickly...
I think we still need to get the wand back out. Because you don't really have to do that every time you leave.
The oak cabinet using the brass key.
But I did the first time to show you, and
You take it with...
and the second time because I was actually casting a spell. So let's walk back down our stairs. And still no cat. I really wish a cat would be here so I could show you all what that's like. And okay, let's go back to our book. We want to go back to enhancing musical talent. Okay, we need to add one handful of hot, dry sand to a glass flask filled with seawater. Okay, so we have those. Sand. Let me save because we're spellcasting. I can't spell today. Or tonight, in my case, it's 2:08 a.m. Maybe morning, depending on how you view that. Okay, so let's do this wrong. Let's add this letter to the bowl.
You shouldn't try making up your own spells.
I guess he's eternally stuck singing or something. Okay, so find our sand, which should be this right here.
You're carrying a handful of sand from the desert.
Put that in our flask of seawater.
You add a handful of sand to the flask.
Let's see, one handful of fertile soil to the flask, which I believe was also down here.
You're carrying a handful of fertile soil from the bear family's garden.
I like how they spell bear a different way than what you would think.
You add a handful of fertile soil to the flask.
We need to shake it up.
Shake the flask's contents until they are thoroughly mixed.
And unlike other spells, we wave wand over it before we recite the spell. Let's get our wand, which I'm guessing these show up in our inventory in the order we get them.
You wave the magic wand over the flask.
Now let's recite our spell.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the Enhancing Musical Talent incantation.
Earth bearing fruit from one's toiling hands, with patience of timeless, swift sifting sands, swirl through endurance, soaked salty with seas, permit me to please all musically.
You feel the contents of the flask stir slightly as you finish the incantation.
Okay, so we now have that spell. I'm going to save it again because I want to see if we can use another spell yet. Let's see, what do we need? Made that. We have not made that yet because I haven't found the mistletoe. And we haven't made that because we don't have the second part of the spell. So I guess right now we are going to go back into town, Hopefully the time won't turn yellow, and we can do that, and the second thing we need to do, and the third thing we need to do, but I'm not keeping my hopes up, but we do have a few minutes when it does go into yellow, so I'm not too worried right now. Back outside, back our map, at least this time I won't have to go back for it. So, yay to that. Where was I going again? Oh yes, town. That's the bear's house. And now we walk over this way. I guess the map might have been faster, but meh. It's one screen over. No, maybe it's not. Fuck it, I'm using the map. I don't feel like walking anymore.
You feel...
So, we're now going to go into the tavern, because with an enhanced music ability, we should be able to get that loot, I think. Man, at least this guy must not have any relation to Graham at all, because he doesn't know how to play music. Graham knew how to play a few instruments, and probably more than we know. Okay, we want to take this.
You start to feel creative, inspired, and ready to play your heart out. You might say you feel musically inspired.
No. Alright, let's try to entertain the absolutely no one here.
Wonderful.
That sounds a lot better.
When you look upon me,
God, he's singing.
the only stone, but the soul left within me is my own. Touch me with song, my pain is gone.
I believe that was our hint for what we're supposed to do with
Sure
the
was
loot.
the best performance I've heard.
When was the last one?
There wasn't a last one. That was the first performance I've ever heard. My daddy told me all about the last boy who played here.
When was that?
About 17 years ago. Anyhow, you played so well just now. I see no reason not to let you have the thing.
Thank you.
So,
Town Tavern is a haven for visitors, reputable and other.
so there's a lot of arc words of 17 and 18 years of something, age or distance between something.
You pull
So-
out your magic map.
Actually, you know what? I don't want to use the magic map yet. Yeah, I do. Let's go up to the
You
cave.
feel...
Because I think I remember where the mistletoe is now. Okay, we only have a couple minutes to do it, but we are going to get it.
You could, but to get a better view...
And it is somewhere on this screen. Not the screen, but along the beach. I believe that's
These
it.
trees have adapted to their saline habitat. These trees, you'd enjoy a climb. If you'd enjoy a climb, you'd enjoy...
Okay, not the screen either. Okay, where the hell is it? Interesting. Anyways, being that we have little time, let's
You
go
pour
back
out.
to Manannan's.
You feel a
So we can do the usual rigmarole of putting our stuff back and putting the wand back. So we don't die. Because regardless of how hilarious it is to die, we've already died by Manannan a couple of times. It's not really all that different every time. We did get the bullet porridge, right? I hope we did, else we're going to die. So, close the bookshelf.
You quickly pour.
Put the wand back. Yeah, we got the bowl of porridge. That's good.
You carefully replace the magic wand exactly as you.
Close the door.
The cabinet door.
Go upstairs and put our stuff away and take what we can. As much as easy as it seems, I could murder Manannan with a knife. Sadly, we can't. This is not where we want to go. There's an Easter egg somewhere in here.
He's probably politer than the real thing.
Ha.
Count on it.
What? What? That? Talking portrait. Guess he graduated from Hogwarts? I don't know. But, you know, magicians can do everything. Let's hide items. We're just going to put stuff back one by one because I have the time. So, now we want to take back that porridge. That's why we don't put stuff back one at a time. And we'll actually make this a little quicker. We will take a nap. Yeah, looks like it actually cut a couple minutes, so I really do wonder if this time is in hours and how hot porridge can be.
I am hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
So, we end our video once again at Hungry Manannan, and I will see you next time.